Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. This is your match preview for the penultimate game of Chelsea's season. This is match day 37, Chelsea versus Leicester at Stamford Bridge. And then we end the season on Sunday playing already relegated Watford. And that should hopefully be a friendly because we only need one more point to seal third place in the Premier League. If we get that one more point, Tottenham won't catch us, even if they were to win 15-0, because the goal difference is too far superior to Tottenham that they just won't catch us. So we need one more point, but we're not going to try and get 1 point. We're going to try and get 3, and then try and get 3 in the last game against Watford, which is expected, and hopefully wrap up third, end the season, and then we can start planning. There's a lot of planning that needs to be done. We're going to get into that because we got news. But before we do, I want to let you know, this video is brought to you and sponsored by the OneFootball app. Yes, the OneFootball app. Make sure you download the OneFootball app, link in the description for all of your footballing needs, just like it is for me. I mean, now, with loads of transfer news starting to pop up left, right and centre, OneFootball is the place to be if you want to find out the latest. I mean the latest. As soon as it drops, OneFootball already on it and they've reported it. Telling you exactly where the sources are from, but it's a great source to find out all your information, as well as your latest standings and your latest fixtures and all of that from wherever you want to know in the world. The OneFootball app is for you. Hit that link in the description, download it now and enjoy, just like I do. Now, let's get into this. Chelsea versus Leicester. Before we get into the preview, we've got some news to discuss. We've got departing players. We've got names that could be coming in. And we've got news about a certain player who is leaving Chelsea, but I thought it's only right that we actually focus on him a little bit, and that's Andreas Christensen. Now, before I get on to Andreas Christensen, I do want to say tonight is the Europa League final, and it's Rangers taking on Eintracht Frankfurt. So Rangers, good luck to you guys. Blue Brothers and all that. For those that don't know, Chelsea and Rangers do have a relationship. There is a connection between Chelsea and Rangers, hence why they both rock the colour blue. There is a historical timeline of events that brings the two clubs together, goes way back. So Rangers, I hope you get it done. Please win that Europa League. Take it back to Rangers. Take it back to Glasgow and celebrate. Fingers crossed you get the job done. So we are all going to be behind you tonight. But Andreas Christensen. Now, I thought it's only right that I focus on this because we have all seen that Christensen, hasn't been up to speed lately, even in terms of performances, hasn't really been playing fantastic. But it seems to be a common theme that he withdraws out of a game, or he's just all of a sudden, he's not available. And we heard things about maybe some sort of stomach issue. We've heard things in terms of, he's just not fully fit. We've heard, like, the cup final, he withdrew himself, last minute, Saturday morning, withdrew himself. I thought it was Friday evening. Apparently it was Saturday morning. It was the morning of match day. And withdrew himself. And Thomas Tuchel in the press conference earlier on explained the situation and did clarify that it wasn't a case of him not wanting to play, it's him not being able to play. But he wasn't injured. Doesn't have anything physical, it seems. I always thought maybe he's got some sort of stomach issue, which seems to be popping up here and again, and hence why he keeps getting ill. And that's why, what was it, 2 videos ago or something, I said, it'd be best if he actually does have an issue, that he goes to the hospital, because that can't fly. Thomas Tuchel is going to say what is best for him, his players, and the club in front of the public, right? So he's not going to tell you the whole truth. But with him saying that he doesn't not want to play, he just couldn't play. He was not able to play. And he wants to keep the reasons confidential. I do have to entertain to you guys that Christensen could be having something mental going on. And if that is the case, I hope that everyone watching can cut the slack and understand the situation, that if he is going through issues right now, I hope he gets well. And I hope he gets better, because mental health can steer in literally any direction. You don't know where it can take you. And that is a serious thing. So if he is just wanting to protect himself because he's going to Barcelona, well, look, at the end of the day, fair enough. Good luck in Barcelona. Done. Right? If he's going through issues that we don't know about and he only has spoken to Thomas Tuchel about and his teammates perhaps, they're the only ones who know, then I hope he gets well. And I hope he gets the help that he needs and the support that he needs and gets past whatever issue he's going through. That's it. And he is going to be going to Barcelona. Here's the truth. If you're playing at the top level, you're playing at a club like Chelsea, or you're playing like a club at Barcelona, you need to be playing and you need to be available. So whatever issue he is going through, I hope he can put it behind him and then at Barcelona, remain at the highest level and become the defender that we all know he can be. That's just what I want to say. But he is going to be leaving regardless. So good luck to Andreas Christensen if he is actually going through issues of his own that we don't know the details about. So there's that. Now, with Christensen going, we've got, not just him. Rudiger's going. Alonso's going. Azpilicueta looks like he's going. We've got an entire back line leaving. So who's coming in? Well, I've got some news for you. None other from Nizar Kinsella. And boy, is it good news. Oh, is it good news. Check this out, people. You're going to love this. Chelsea want to complete Kounde transfer from Sevilla as soon as UK government sanctions end. Boris, lift it. Mate, listen. If it means I have to come to 10 Downing Street and knock on your door and throw some lettuce at you, yeah? I won't do it. I won't. Before I rock up and you just find loads of police officers, they're like, yeah, you're the guy that came to throw lettuce. Yeah, you're under arrest. But here's the thing. Government sanctions, surely they need to end now, man. Come on, this is getting stupid. Anyway, let's keep reading. So, government sanctions end. That is when we're going to be looking to get Kounde in. The Blues want to kickstart their summer with a big defensive signing. With 2 of their current first team departing, Chelsea have put in places to sign Sevilla's Jules Kounde as soon as Todd Bowley's takeover is complete and sanctions end. With both Antonio Rudiger, Christensen to depart for Real Madrid and Barcelona respectively this summer, the Blues are keen to sign a top central defender. Like Chelsea, Sevilla are also keen to do the deal as early as possible in order for Kounde's replacement to be signed and quickly brought up to speed. So this is really, really, really good news. And it's the interest of everyone to get this done as soon as possible. Kounde wanted this last year. He's been held hostage in Sevilla for an entire year, knowing that he wants to come to Chelsea. He was meant to be coming to Chelsea. It never happened, and now he's waiting for the move to actually go through. So he wants it. Chelsea want it. We need it. Sevilla want it because there's cash and they need to get a replacement. So let it get done. And what's good is that this is going to be done really early. As soon as the transfer window opens, day one, Todd Bowley's already taken over. Boom, thank you very much. Bob's your uncle. He's a Chelsea player. And this is what we need to do. We need to get players in ASAP. That way, they can all have a pre-season together. Back to the days of Costa and Fabregas when they walked in. Do you remember? Fabregas, Costa, Felipe Luis all came in the same window very early, were here, prepared, started pre-season with Mourinho, and we went on to win the league with flying colours. We stayed first until first minute from match day 1 until match day 38. We just stayed first. Why? Because we prepared correctly. Anyway, I hope this is what happens, and it happens as soon as it's possible for it to get done. But it's not just that. We're not just getting Kounde. And Nizar Kinsella tells us who else we're interested in. And I like this list. I feel good about this list. Check this out. So Chelsea will likely look to sign multiple players, but it will depend on the takeover, player sales, and which loanees return. Conor Gallagher is expected to come back from Crystal Palace and fight for his spot, although his status is yet to be confirmed. That is also confirmed for Armando Broja. Broja is coming back with Gallagher, and Tuchel did say in the press conference today, both of them will be at pre-season. Both of them will be there to prove a point. They will be in the Chelsea squad. So keep reading. The rest of the loanees will fight it out to be in the squad while there are contract situations needed resolved, including Jorginho, Kante, Alonso and Azpilicueta, who we already know those two are leaving. In terms of incoming signings, Chelsea have looked at other centre-backs as at least 2 are leaving the club. The options include PSG's Presnel Kimpembe, RB Leipzig's Josko Gvardiol and Atletico Madrid's Jose Jimenez. Beyond that position, Chelsea have looked at West Ham's Declan Rice and Monaco's Aurelien Tchouameni in midfield, with Brighton's Marc Cucurella admired for a wing-back slot. Chelsea could sign attackers, but only depending on player sales, and are aware that Bayern Munich's Robert Lewandowski could be on the move this summer. This could be a big summer for Chelsea, I'm telling you that now. These names make my mouth water. Kimpembe, Gvardiol, Jimenez, I mean, decent. You know, Declan Rice, Tchouameni. I mean, we all want Tchouameni. Let's have it right. Cucurella? Oh my God, we need Cucurella. I need to see Cucurella at Chelsea Football Club. I need to. There's no ifs, buts or maybes. I need to see this guy rocking Chelsea blue. I need it. I need it. I need it. Absolute star player. In a wing-back position, the best. The best. Will be the best. And I think he will give Ben Chilwell a very good run for his money. I think we'll be fully equipped in the wing-back position or full-back position because he can do both. What are the chances? Anyway, and Lewandowski. Look, Lewandowski, if it came to it, I would do it for a year. I would. How can you say no to Lewandowski? It's Lewandowski. Even if it's 1 year, even if he's 38 years old. He's not 38, he's 33. I think he's 33. 1 year, he's still got it in him. At least to get some sort of transition if we're not able to get any top strikers, or if we're able to put some pressure on Lukaku if he stays, or if we're able to get Broja to learn. How better to learn them from Lewandowski? I mean, this is the sort of guy you need, so I would do that. But it looks like Barcelona are fully in front for it, so we'll see what happens. But that's the latest with Chelsea Football Club. It's looking good in terms of a summer. Todd Bowley's revolution, I think, is so far starting to look like it's going on the right path, so let's hope it does. Now, in terms of Chelsea versus Leicester tomorrow, well, Chelsea have a point to play for, really. Leicester don't. Leicester are coming for a day out. Chelsea, in terms of injury news, Thomas Tuchel did confirm with us Chilwell has returned to first team training, as I've already mentioned, but he won't be playing, no chance. Hudson-Odoi, same situation. Those two are going to be likely to return at the start of next season. Havertz is a big question mark, apparently. Timo Werner is definitely out. And Kovacic is also going to be out because he's not recovered fully in time. So, bearing all that in mind, who do we play tomorrow? This is a very easy lineup to go with. Let's get into the first 11, the starting 11 for tomorrow's game, Chelsea versus Leicester. Let's do it. I'm going to put it straight on screen because this is just, it's straight to the point. It pretty much picks itself. I don't need to start picking players one by one because we have a choice. We don't have a choice. It picks itself. Mendy in goal, without question. Rudiger, Thiago Silva, and Chalobah. The back three, I think, is the most stable. You could play Azpilicueta, but I think right now with only a point to play for, give the next two games to Chalobah. If Aspie's going to be going, and fair play to Aspie, the club legend and all that, we all know. But Chalobah, give him 2 games. Let's see what he can do with a run of games. If he can show some promise, at least to end the season on a high, then come back next season on a high as well. He might be in contention to start in next season too. Who knows? But he needs the game time. And we don't really have much risk to take. So Chalobah starts. In midfield, it will be Jorginho and it will be Kante because Kovacic is out. So those two are fit. They're ready to go. Right wing back, it will be Reece James because it's Reece James. It will be Marcos Alonso because we ain't got anyone else. And I think the front three will be Mount, Pulisic and Lukaku because there's no one else. Havertz is out. Pulisic is out. Well, Havertz could be out. Big question mark. Therefore, I don't even think he'll start. At best, he'll be on the bench. And Werner can't start. So it will be Lukaku. I think it will be Mason Mount. And it will be Pulisic alongside them to complete the front three. So I think that's the team that's going to be starting against Leicester. And to be honest, it's a very strong team. I think it's a team that should be able to get a job done at home. Although Leicester are no mugs. Let's get into what Leicester are going to do very, very shortly before we wrap up and I give you my prediction. Leicester are coming with no pressure. No pressure. I mean, their season's basically finished. And I think right now it would be a case of them with a free hit. Every time I think of free hit, I think of Arsenal. And even with free hits, they couldn't get the job done. Anyway, I think with Leicester, they are going to come with no pressure. Going to come to just try and beat Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. And they do have the quality. They do have the quality to do that. We need to make sure we don't carry on this weird home form that we have where we just can't score, we can't win. We need to try and put this to bed. 2 home games to wrap up the season. We've basically got top 4. It's done. We need 1 more point to make sure Tottenham don't catch us. How embarrassing would it be if we lost and Tottenham overtook us? I would want to hide into a box and just stay there. I don't know for how long. Probably won't see me until next season. But nah, we can't have that happen. We can't have that happen. Tottenham have gone through their own issues. Arsenal have gone through their own issues. The fact that they've even come close to catching us, and I understand we've had tons of problems this season. Sanctions, this, that, and the other. There's a whole list of things that have gone wrong for us, and we're still ahead of them. So fair play. But the levels in team right now, we should be a bit of a distance away from them. However, I'll accept the circumstances of the season, but we have to finish ahead of them. So one more point, please. Let's beat Leicester tomorrow. Job done. We've nailed third, and we go into the Watford game just as a friendly, and we pay attention to the Man City and Liverpool title race and who gets the title in terms of top four. Will Tottenham wrap it all up? And in terms of the relegation, who's getting relegated? So the final day is going to be very, very interesting. But there we are, people. Let me know what you think down below in relation to all the things I've spoken about today. Christensen, the press conference with Tuchel and the points that he made. The signings that we could be making and the players are bringing in. Chelsea versus Leicester. Who do you think is going to start? How do you think it's going to end? My prediction, I am going to go with a comfortable 2-0 win. Comfortable 2-0 win. I don't think Leicester will score. I think we'll get 2 goals. Hopefully we get 2 goals. Hopefully we score. Hopefully we know where the goal is. That's the first thing. And hopefully we're clinical. If not, it could be a long day. But hopefully we get that job done and we wrap up the season. Lovely jubbly. Let me know down below all of your opinions and your comments. Much appreciated. Hit the subscribe button if you are new. Hit the notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash the like button if you've enjoyed this. Don't forget to download the OneFootball app. Link in the description. Hit that now and I will see all of you tomorrow for the watch along. Chelsea versus Leicester. I'll see you there. Have a good one, people. And good luck to Rangers tonight, as I've already said. Bring it home, people. Bring it home. I'll see you tomorrow, everyone. Have a good one. Take care. Good night and peace.